Everything you need to make your home a castle that you've always dreamed of is right within your grasp. All it takes is a little bit of creative ingenuity, a positive outlook, and the determination to tailor-make your home into a functional and comfortable place for your family. On the Suburban Chateau, we will discover all kinds of crafts, gift-making ideas, decorating tips, gardening suggestions for you to try to implement in your little corner of the world. Join us on the Suburban Chateau. Stephanie Everett here, and today I have a fun and easy Christmas craft that you can make into wonderful gifts for family and friends. Today we're going to try a craft that I call the Dancing Lady Topiary. So if you're crafty out there and you want to try something a little bit different, this is a very easy way to make something very festive out of maybe leftover glassware at home or something you might find at a yard sale or garage sale or antique store. I've got this idea. This is not my idea. I went to the local antique downtown store and I saw these gorgeous, they were calling them topiaries, and they are essentially just pieces of little pressed glass, different type of cut glass, and they basically glued them together and made it into, I think it looks like a little lady dancing with her little skirt and her arms flared out and dancing. And then what you do is you pop a flower into the top and it becomes a really nice little bud vase. And so I set out, I got a set of 2 of these and I just absolutely thought they were dreamy for autumn. These are like a purple and a green color wave, and they're gorgeous because when they sit next to each other, they're just about the same height. So these were my jump off pieces, my inspiration pieces. I used them all fall this fall. And then I started to go around and look for pieces that I had just laying around my own house and other things that I might be able to find, garage sale, flea market, something like that. So I went out and I procured a few things for not very much money, but just a couple bucks. And so today I'm going to show you how to put those together. The most difficult part of the Dancing Ladies Topiaries is getting the scale of the glass dishes just right to sort of make it look proportional. So I'll show you a couple that I've already put together. I really love this. Now these small little round jars I was able to find at our local Hobby Lobby. I loved this one because I found this base at an estate sale of a very close friend's family, and I was very excited to be able to use that and enjoy sort of her memory and make out a little dancing lady. So here's her little arms and the top of her dress, and then of course the flowers go into this top section. So I'll show you some of the ones I finished, but today we're going to be making some especially Christmassy themed dancing lady topiaries. Now, one of the very first ones I made, I am definitely into the black and white color scheme this year for Christmas with a little pop of red. And I absolutely love milk glass. So this was just the perfect combo. I got this at an antique store, a couple bucks, like $2. This was from that same estate sale, but if you'll notice, it's that same crystal candy dish that my very first one had. So I was like, ooh, I knew I liked that ruffled edge look and the diamond shaped pattern. It literally took minutes to put this together. And then I found Hobby Lobby had these round top bud vases, and I just thought it was the perfect pop of color for that white milk glass and the crystal. So for this one, it's a little bit taller. It's just a candy dish. Tip it over. Now we've got a skirt. And I'm going to be using Gorilla Contact Adhesive Clear Grip. I had used also the, what also works is the E6000, but we're gonna give a little try to the Gorilla. I like the nozzle better on the Gorilla Glue, and I think it's gonna make a little less mess as I'm putting these all together. So the first thing we're gonna do is add, I have a crystal piece that we're gonna add right on top of this. Now I'm gonna start out with my milk glass as I had promised before. And on top of that, I'll show you what it's gonna look like before I glue it all together. Instead of putting the candy dish in this direction, I thought it was making it a little too tall compared to my others. And then I thought, what it almost looks like angel wings coming down in this way, and then we'll pop on top of it the black glass. So it will match, and then we'll add some flowers so the two will go together. I like to make them in pairs. For some reason, I find that very satisfying. So this is very, very, very simple. I just put glue around the edge so that the top crystal dish can adhere to the milk glass. And the wonderful thing about this, it's clear glue, so it's gonna not show when we're done, which is great. I kind of put it pretty thick because I don't want them falling apart. There we go, now it's adhering. So that's as simple as it goes and for that one. And then for this one, I'm gonna put the glue on the bottom here of the black container, the black glass. And we'll get the glue coming out a little bit faster here, hopefully. I do like the nozzle though on the Gorilla Glue. I think it works just a little bit more efficiently. So once the glue is there, and this guy gets put in place. And that's how simple and easy this project is. It could not be more simple or easy. So I'm gonna set that one aside to dry. And as I said, in about 24 hours, it'll be all ready to go. I'm gonna show you another set that I'm working on, but that, wow, when I'm looking on my tablecloth here, I think this would look fabulous on my tablecloth as I'm sitting here looking at it. Again, we have milk glass. I love this green glass. I grew up with that. My mom had tons of green glass growing up, and I literally found, this was $3 at our local antique mall. Picked that up. This was $1.50 maybe at Hobby Lobby. And again, just like a couple bucks for the milk glass plate. So let's go with some adhesive. And I just got a wipe just in case I make a mess with the adhesive, which you know, could happen. And I'm gonna start really squeezing this from the bottom so we get all the adhesive out of here and it doesn't, sometimes these adhesive glues can break apart and be not very nice as you're pouring the adhesive out. So we want enough glue that it's going to have a great bond to that milk glass plate. It's going to look great. And it's going to set. Now this is going to be a little tricky because I have to center it, so I'm going to eyeball this up as best I can. Shift over a little bit. I think she looks great. Okay, and then our little red floral container will go on top. Again, ring of glue right around the edge and pop it centered on. And I was thinking of giving this one away, but it looks so good with my tablecloth. I'm not sure now. That one looks amazing. I am thinking about, haven't committed to this one yet. Same concept, but with the Avon goblet. And I might make that a set. I'm kind of holding out for another little candy dish like the green. I think the green and the white and the red is very cool, although this one is going to make one eventually. So I love this piece. We'll use it eventually, but maybe not for that. So I'm going to keep looking for a great green piece to match that. Now I'm going to make one more real quick one. Not sure how I'm going to finish this one off, but since I've got the glue out and we're gluing, I just think this is adorable color. I love this turquoise. It's one of my favorites. You'll see in a minute when I show you all these that I have. This adorable turquoise color candy dish, flipped it over. Now this one I spent a little bit more money on. I spent $10 on this, but it's because I was at an antique store and they had this awesome goblet and it was $2.50. And then I saw this one and I'm like, oh my goodness, these have to go together. They're the exact same color, exact same height. And I found these little milk glass toppers for them. So the girl gave me a pretty good deal on this one. It was a little bit more than 10. And for the pair of them, it evened out, which sometimes I have to do that exciting math to get. Really loving that cobalt blue on top of the turquoise, so I might have to look for a little matcher there, but we'll have to see. I'll try to think to share with you a picture of that all finished. I'm checking on my other angel here. It's looking a little wonky, but that's good that I'm watching it before it's dry. We'll just take a last second to look at all of our Dancing Lady Topiaries. The blue ones, which are, I don't know, I think I'm really liking that cobalt. I made a couple in the back here that you didn't get to see yet. And I used beautiful porcelain roses that I found Hobby Lobby, $1.50 on clearance. When you get that 150, when you get that 50% off deal there, that's a great one. I have a match set back there that I think I'll be giving away as Christmas gifts. And of course, the one we just made today, the green and the red, love it. And here are my inspiration pieces, which are gorgeous. I don't think I've quite matched those two. I think they're really, really pretty. But here's a simple, easy way you can use maybe something you were going to throw away, maybe a garage sale find, turn it into something fun, funky, and give it away as a gift for Christmas, because everyone loves a handmade gift. So we'll finish up with my favorite here and my color scheme for Christmas. My black and my milk glass and my crystal. Dancing Ladies.